Okay, so I'm back making videos now, and I was trying to think of a video idea, and then I came up with an idea. How about I'm making an armory using the new blocks in Minecraft? So in today's video, we'll be making an armory in my survival world. I hope you guys enjoy. Some of the footage was accidentally deleted by me. Not smartest move. But it was just me clearing out the land for it, so you haven't missed much. Okay, so right now I want to go and collect some resources. So as I did say, the footage was deleted by me, but right now I'm going to go and collect all the resources. So one big thing I'm going to need for this build is a lot of copper, and I have quite a bit of copper, but the only problem is with that, it's not oxidized, and I want oxidized copper. So I'm just going to drop off all my stuff here. And those emeralds, going to be important later. I'm so glad I grabbed them from trial chambers. So, as you can see here, I've got a lot of copper. I mined a lot when I was trying to make my old storage system. But then I tore it down and put the copper to one side. Never thought I'd use it. So, I've just grabbed the tuff. However, I don't have enough, so I did dig an entire chunk, so it should be enough tuff. So I'm gonna head over there right now, and hopefully there will be enough tuff. So as you can see in the chests, most of these are empty. Oh no, not baby zombie. Most of them are empty. But I have plenty of tuff. So as you can see, most of them are empty. But when we go down a layer now, there should be some tuff there. And then a lot in this one. I needed to clear my inventory. Realistically, I should have dumped my stuff in places. But I mean, I have an entire chunk that goes down to bedrock, and sure, will it come back to haunt me? No. So, it's fine, I'll just despawn. But there I have all the tuff, and then there was more tuff in here, and then there was more tuff. So, as you can tell, there was a lot of tuff. And I had too much in the end, but I was glad that I didn't have to go out to go and get more tuff. So this is probably one of the easiest resources to gather, considering I already had all of it. Unlike some of the resources we will be gathering later. As you'll see. So right now, what I'm doing is getting just like my ender chest and the shulker box behind me. We're gonna remove all the netherite ancient debris out from that, so I can put all of my resources in there. Here I'm going to start oxidizing the copper by placing them 4 blocks apart. I'm going to fast forward this so you guys don't have to see it, because it's pretty boring. Okay, so I'm now back at the build site, and I've sped this up because it took me a while to build, maybe 10 minutes. But I just got ambushed through the night, so a better idea would have probably been to sleep, but I don't know what it is. I just don't like sleeping on the world. One thing I do notice later is that the hole is 7 by 8, and yeah, so it's meant to be 7 by 7, and I dug it 7 by 8, so I've just replaced it there. But funny story, I died during this because I took off my totem for another video and forgot to put it back on. Luckily this ain't hardcore. So after dying, I filled my inventory with a few more totems, put some shulker boxes of totems down, and now I need lava. So that's going to be kind of hard to get in large quantities, considering I need 49 buckets of lava. So I was just trying to figure out the best way to get lava, and you'll see how I do it soon. Okay, so I decided to go to Nether in my ancient debris tunnels to try and get all the lava I need, but I just feel like it takes too long to get there. So I come up with a different idea, a better idea. So it was at this point that I started placing all the polished tuff. And then after all that was in, all that was left was to place all the lava. So I do get a good bit done with the amount of buckets I had. It was kind of hard trying not to set myself on fire. But if you subscribe right now, I'll go onto the survival world and jump in the lava. Let's hope you subscribe, because I'm about to do that. Hope that you subscribed, because I'm about to jump in this lava. How am I meant to get out of here? Okay. I jumped in the lava. Please subscribe. I really hope you subscribed after that. But anyway, this is me looking for lava. And as you can see, there's a village here with a lava pool. I found this so useful because the building site was just over the mountains. I don't know why I checked for fishermen. I just remember that this was an early game village that I found. So I was just kind of like, well done for surviving this long. Mind you, I'll never go to this village. This lava pool is going to be the saviour of this. I don't imagine you want to watch me fly back and forth to the build in the lava pool. So I'm just going to do something called editing and cut the clips. Okay, there we go. I've now done that trip 3 times, drained the lava pool, but added all the lava. Now the problem is, I don't have much room for the lava buckets, but I'm glad that I got extra, as you will see later in the video, if I decide to keep it in. Which I probably will, but just speed it up. So the next thing I have to do is get some of the warped logs, the blue ones, and make trapdoors out of them. They don't burn. So I have to go to the Nether to do that. So here's a quick speed mining montage. So I've just finished putting the trapdoors down now. I have a bit of leftover wood, not much. So now I'm going to try and craft the copper grates. And I want these to be oxidized, and since I haven't really played around with the new update, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if they would oxidize on their own or not. But I found out that they did. Okay, I've just finished the interior walls. Took me shorter amount of time than I thought it would. So now it's time to get some mangrove logs and some dark oak logs. Time for another tree mining montage. Okay, so I've now gathered a lot of dark oak logs. So I'm now going to head back, see if I have any mangrove wood in my storage or just anywhere, and I'll cut back to the building site if I do have any. Okay, so I managed to find some dark oak logs in my storage, which is quite nice. So I'm just gonna go around and try and just build the exterior. But my inventory is getting a bit full, so I'm starting to make a chest monster. By the end of the video, chest monster grows, to say the least. So I'm just gonna speed up this time lapse of me building, and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so I've just finished the build. It's looking good. I want to add some more depth in the front, but I need to get more mangrove wood. So those mangrove trees over there are about to be chopped down. Okay, I'm now currently flying back with the trapdoors I need. I know I now have enough, because I used 12 at the front on the sides. But I really like how the roof's coming along. I struggle with roofs. But before I place the mangrove trapdoors on the back, I want to add some depth in the front. So I'm going to use dark oak trapdoors to kind of add like a window panel frame. And then I'm going to use spruce trapdoors in the middle of them. And for the sides and the back, to break up depth, I'm going to use smooth basalt and polished basalt as pillars. Okay, so I've just got the spruce trapdoors, and now I can use them to complete the front. But it's looking really good on the inside. And if we turn on shaders, it's like a really cool lighting effect. but I'm gonna save that until a bit later. So now the spruce trapdoors are in, the front is almost done besides the door, but that shouldn't be hard to make because we have tons of copper. So as you can see, we have 4 stacks of copper blocks. So right now I'm gonna go to the Nether to go and find some basalt. Okay, I have finally found some. It didn't take a lot to find because I kind of knew where it was. But this is going to really help make depth. Oh, I'm glad it did not fall down there. So I want a stack maybe. That will get me more than I need because the pillars in total will only use 27 blocks. So I'll return to the building area once I've gathered all the basalt. So I'm back in the overworld, and a bunch of mobs decided to try and ambush me. Luckily I dealt with them. There's going to be 2 more zombies behind me now. But I'm going to start layering some basalt to make pillars, and I'm going to use different basalts for different textures and pretend it's different ages. I started getting really confused here. I didn't understand why the copper grates weren't oxidizing. I knew they wouldn't oxidize fast because they're close to each other, but not even one had oxidized yet, so I had no clue what was going on. So it was at this point I decided to just take one, plop it down, see if it oxidized on its own, or whether or not I had to go and oxidize blocks of copper and then craft it into the copper grates. But this is the part where I just add the finishing touches. So the block that's going to go underneath the door and the door. And then it's at this point that the build was finally coming together, but I was missing one huge section of it, the armour. And it was quite hard to get, but it was fun at the same time. So I hope you enjoy from now on. Okay, how do you craft one of the doors? Is it like a normal... Oh, it is. I thought you'd use blocks for it. Oh. That's really cheap, actually. Oh, I'm finishing the build. I can't wait to go onto the armour. It's going to be hard, though. Yeah, I like that. I wonder what it looks like with shaders. I'm going to have to test that out in a second. But, wow. I'm really impressed. Okay, I have one more thing after this. And that's like the copper lights. And I think they use redstone lamps, I'm not sure, I could be wrong. But I think it looks really cool. With shaders, this thing's just gonna look epic. But yeah, I feel like I should try and craft the copper lights? What are they called? Copper bulbs? I should start trying to craft them, put them in. I'm impressed I've just built this from memory. Okay, I am now back from getting the materials to craft these, and they don't need redstone lamps, and you get 4 per one, which is actually really cool. So I think you just use one thing to activate them, and they stay on forever until they oxidize. Yeah, but why is that copper grate not oxidizing? Okay, so I think they go here, here, here. Hold on, have I? No, I don't think I've built this right, have I? I can't tell. No, it doesn't look right to me. I feel like there should be 3 slots on it, like that one. Have I built it wrong? I don't know. Well, I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm gonna need a redstone block to turn them on. But I swear I've put them in the wrong spot. Doesn't look right to me. That'd be so much more useful with multiple redstone blocks. But these new copper bulbs are so cool. Really interesting crafting recipe as well. Because they're basically just like a cooler redstone lamp. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's right, but I like the build so far. I think it's time for shaders. Yeah, I really like how that's looking. Okay, it's a lot of shadow on the front. Okay, maybe could light that up. I'm not sure if I will though. It looks cool around it. I like the shadows. Oh, I've built this wrong. Well, I've not built anything right today. Okay, that's fine. I like the use, like, I like how the shadows come out on the back. What does it look like on the inside? It's the most exciting part. Oh, that looks sick. Wow. Just imagine it with all the armor sets in there. Now looking at it, I don't think it is right. I feel like there should be 3 armor things on each side, or 3 slots. Oh well, that's a future me problem. Okay, so it still looks cool without shaders, but just not as cool. Okay, so I think it's time to go and get the armor. I am kind of dreading this, if I'm being honest. All I need is a smithing table to go in the middle now, because I want some armor trims. So if we manage to get a smithing table in the middle, that'll be really good. But it's time to move on to the armor section. Okay, so this is now the armor section. So this is gonna be, I'd say, hard to get everything I need. It's only just hit me how you can oxidize these. It's probably to oxidize blocks of copper. Although since this is me in editing, I know that it does eventually oxidize. As you probably saw in the sub plug, it started to oxidize there. But right now I'm just going to go around placing copper, not efficiently, but I didn't want to place it efficiently since the terrain is so weird. I felt like it was just better to randomly place it. So I want a leather armor set, a chainmail armor set, a iron armor set, a gold armor set, a diamond armor set, and then a lycra and a carved pumpkin. And then after that, I'll also want two more diamond sets with armor trims. One is rib, one is wild, and then netherite armor with a mixture of armor trims in the middle. So I think it's about time that I start to just try and get everything done. But it was during this that I was gonna get the netherite, but then I realised I had low disk space, so it kind of deleted some of my items from the inventory, so I no longer had the netherite, but that's a later problem. So for now, just enjoy me trying to get all the armor. I am going to speed it up because it took me quite a while to get everything, so I'm just going to cut to when I'm going to go and get chain. Okay, so I lied. I cut to when I'm going to get diamond and chain. So I have a Fletcher that has been converted to a zombie and back to a Fletcher. So the trades for string are really cheap, and my creeper and spider farm gets me a lot of string. So this is probably the best way I can get emeralds. However, the only obstacle is him needing to restock. But that'll be fine because there's a bunch of caves beneath me. So I can go mining if I want, and I just feel like if I go mining, that's just going to be better, so I can get the diamonds to duplicate the armor trims. So right now I am just waiting to buy the armor, and it's just I didn't know which one to buy, so I decided to buy the chest plate first, considering that would use most diamonds. And if I didn't get everything I need, I'd use the chest plate. Okay, so I'm gonna grindstone them down so they're not enchanted and different to the other ones. Because I just feel like it's gonna be really annoying just to see some of them glow. But right now I'm just waiting for the Fletcher villager to restock. So I think I'm gonna do a quick mining trip whilst I wait for him to restock, and I'll check back with you guys once he's restocked. Okay, so he is finally restocked. I went mining, got 10 deep slate diamond ore and 2 regular diamond ore. They're pretty rare nowadays, so that was cool to find. So I can also buy chain for Sky. I killed a zombie, he dropped his chain boots earlier. But I'm gonna leave for string here and just go away and see if I can get chain any other way in my base, for instance. Because I can't just dumped everything I had in my base. So I'll check in with you when I've managed to get every chain piece, or like I found it in my base or something. So after searching for ages, I managed to get a full set of chain. It was in my chest, and I've just found bits and bobs of iron. So right now I am smelting stone to hopefully get armor stands. How else am I going to display the armor? The copper is finally oxidizing. So for some reason I don't know what I was doing. I just took the oxidization layer off of it. But I'm gonna go to my other villagers now and just see if there's anything else. And I think I have a Fletcher there, so he will buy some of the string. But I don't think I have much string on me because I left all the string at my old base. I'm not going back now. But I'm just gonna try and find all of the armor things I need now. I need to smelt the gold as well. So I feel like my next priority should just be trying to get full iron, all diamond, and then sorting out the armor trims. The armor trims I want to use are rib and wild and snout. So I only actually end up using 2 of them, rib and wild. I want rib to be on the diamond armor with gold trim, and wild to have an emerald trim on diamond armor. So once I go and make some significant progress, I will show you guys. Okay, so I'm now back at base. I got all the armor trims from my chest that had tons of armor trims, and as we go through, I fixed the problem because I noticed that the slots on the side didn't match. And then, as you can see, I have the diamond armor trim. Sorry, not armor trim. A diamond set. Almost all of the iron set. And then I have full chain. And I'm gonna go for leather soon. And I am really excited to see this progress. Just like make its way and see what it looks like when it's done. I am so excited. I feel like this is going to be sick. So now I have more suits in. I have the Elytra with pumpkin, most diamond, full chain, full gold, and now it's just time to add the finishing touches. So yeah, I started to go and look for more iron, and this is where my game like goes onto low memory or like low disk space. So down here, I should have a netherite ingot in my inventory. If we open it up, no, I don't. Okay, never mind. I thought I might have lost it then. I haven't. So I try this really cool clutch, miss, but place the block, and then I try it again. I managed to get on the block, but I'm just not high enough, so I need to mine a bit more, and this is where I lose quite a bit of footage. I don't think it's much, but I know I've lost me filling in some more armor sets because I had low disk space, so like the OBS file kind of just stopped recording. However, I will show you what all I have right now. And whilst I'm fighting these creepers, if I turn to have a look around, there's a copper grate behind me, and it's the one that is oxidizing, the one that I didn't thought would oxidize. So I figured out how half these new blocks work. So I am really close to dying here. I'm surprised I didn't pop a totem, to be honest. I'm kind of happy I didn't, because raid farms don't work as well now. But I'm just getting attacked, and I just can't wait to show you what this build looks like with shaders. Okay, so now I'm going to apply the rib armor trim to the armor sets. I feel like rib on diamonds with gold looks really good, so that's the combination I'm going to go for here. And then diamond and emerald also looks really good, so that's what I'm going to do with wild, as I said earlier. So I really like the colour of rib with gold, because it's kind of a reddish yellowy colour, and you don't really get that often. So this is where I start panicking, because I've lost my netherite ingot. But we're just gonna skip through this, because it's quite boring. I just go searching for tons of stuff. Okay, so this is where I start to add the finishing touches on the inside, which is 2 totems on either side. I'm really proud of how this build's come out, and it's just, for the first large video back, I'm happy with what I've done. I've just felt so much more motivation now that I've taken a break, and will try and post more often than I did before. So this is my armory in Minecraft 1.21. Like and sub for more videos. I have more on my channel. But if you enjoyed this video, then I have plenty others on the survival series. So I hope you enjoy, and a like and a subscribe be very nice. And if you've stuck around this long, there's a special clip for you. So we're going to see it with shaders, and then show you a special clip. So for those of you who stuck around, this is what the build looks like with shaders right now. Well, these shaders taking a while to load, but hey, it was worth it. So if we enter, this looks epic. Just, I know it's only a small build, but it's cool, and that's what matters. So, yeah, this is the full build with shaders, so hope you enjoyed this video. Go and check out another. Alright, here's the funny clip, if you stuck around. So I was just flying, I took my totem off, and I thought I was about to land this. I died. I got very sad.